Good afternoon, everybody. MG here, MGCovers, coming to you with a Canada Dry Diet Ginger Ale here on Thursday, November the 7th. Hope everybody is doing well, wherever you may be. Got a lot to go over. We're going to do a NHL sports betting free play for 11-7 today in hockey. Like always, we're going to review our record. We're going to talk about our special. Our special is going to expire tonight at midnight. We're going to go through that, give you an opportunity to become a member of the site. We're going to talk about the free play, obviously, and maybe a few other rants like I go on as always. If you haven't already, don't forget you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, MGCovers, covers spelled with a Z. Just type it out just like it says right there on the screen. Instagram, I put out a ton of content on my storyline. Rather than just keep bombarding everybody with posts, I put a ton of content, handicapping advice, handicapping lessons, different situations. So you can learn a lot just by following the storyline there. Then, of course, Twitter, you'll see some personal stuff I tweet out. Big Gamecock fan, big Redskin fan, so we're actually struggling this year. But anyway, follow me there. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at our record here. Go through a few things. In NFL, 19-13, up 10.72 units. NBA, we're off to a really strong start. Lost a unit the last 2 days. 16-12, still up 4.6 units very early in the season. Soccer, 20-28. We had a game yesterday that split, which means we won one, lost one. 20-28 and 1, so down a half unit in soccer. NHL, 18-23, down 3.7 units. NCAA football, 13-16, down a unit and a half. You add all that up together, I think we're at 9.55 units year to date. So that puts us on pace for right at 40 units year to date, which would be very under my normal average. Again, last year 55 units total. Year before that 85 units. And I will say this about, and this is going to lead me into the next thing about purchasing picks. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do that here. I'm going to give you talk about our special real quick. Special is $100. You can get all plays for all sports for 3 months. And what most of you do when you purchase picks, there's two mistakes the majority of you make when you're purchasing plays from a handicapper. The big huge mistake is you guys buy daily plays. There is absolutely zero, I repeat that, zero value in buying a daily play. It's you might as well go buy a lottery ticket. Instead of buying $20 on daily plays, just go buy a lottery ticket, because that's all it is. So a handicapper, even if he's a good handicapper like us, say he's hits 55% or wins more than he loses, has more profitable days than losing days, there's still going to be a large majority of losing days in there. So all you're doing is gambling on that one day that it's going to be a winner. It's the same deal with a weekly package. If you're buying a weekly package from somebody, that is an absolute waste of money. The very minimum package you should buy would be a monthly package from somebody. Now, the problem with that is most handicappers charge way too much. I've seen cappers charge, $2.99 for a month. And I just don't think majority of my clients are wagering anywhere from $25 a unit, $100 a unit. I have some clients that are wagering, what I wager or somewhere in between there. But the large majority of people just don't wager that much. So to spend, $300 on plays is just ludicrous. I mean, kudos to them. I'm not knocking anybody's business model. I'm just saying, from a consumer's perspective, for the majority of people, they just can't absorb that kind of debt from purchasing picks. So what my whole platform is, I want to lower the cost so I can get more clients and do more volume. That's why we have this special here. It's going to run $100 for 90 days. You get all picks, all sports for 90 days. That's $100. There's a link in the profile of the video you're watching right now. Just click on that link. It'll take you right there to it. That special is going to expire tonight at midnight if you want to take advantage of that. If you look over to the left, our coaching program, we've had a lot of success with this. A lot of people really love this, the content we're providing. In a nutshell, $29.95 a month. You get access to all my power rankings for all sports. We're getting ready to add NBA here shortly as well. But what that allows you to do, you can create lines. Sorry about that. You can create lines for all the sports. So for today's NHL games, you have our lines. You can compare them against the odd makers line. Same deal for Sunday. Instead of just looking blindly at a sports book, not knowing if that line's good or not, you can take our lines and compare them against the sports book lines, which our line's obviously going to be sharper. And then you can go to our coaching section, which has coaching videos on how to do this, how to take that line, compare it to the sportsbook line, how to handicap situational angles. We just uploaded one yesterday, how to handicap situational angles for the NFL. Very good video. That's for coaching clients. And also one I just did today where I take the NHL card for today and I handicap it using the statistics and actually show you the plays that I picked for today. So that's available as well. And obviously you get unlimited email support from me. So that's $29.95 a month. If you want to do that, there's a link in the profile for that. So, and one final thing about the way people buy plays. So we're right now probably under our normal average, our normal pace for a really successful year. What majority of you do, you guys will wait till a handicapper is like 9-1, and you're like, man, he's hot, and you buy the plays for the handicapper. Well, if the guy's 9-1, guess what? He's not going 18-2, which means he's not going to duplicate 9-1. It's just not going to happen. Statistics and probability will tell you that the chances of that happening are just minute, man. But what you guys do is you'll wait till a handicapper's hot, you'll buy his picks, and then what happens? He doesn't go 9-1, and then you don't hotness, so to speak, or that streak. So if you really, it's almost like the stock market. So if you, like for us, this is a great time to buy because we were down a couple units yesterday in NBA, last 2 days down in hockey. So we're due for a big win streak of a nice run, which is probably going to happen. That's just the way that's just the statistical average. It's the same deal in the stock market. Those of you who know my story, this was back to 2007 when the economy crashed. Actually, beginning of 2008, I bought Sirius satellite radio stock, 29 cents a share. I bought Citigroup for $1 a share. And just for entertainment, go see what those stock symbols are now. Way up there. So what I did was I bought good companies that were underperforming. See what I'm saying? Same deal with a sports handicapper. If you know a guy's a good sports handicapper, but he's like below his average, that's a great time to buy picks. Which I'm saying is today's a great time to buy because we're due for a big win streak, a big run. So that's just how it works. But again, you guys do that. You know you do. You'll wait till handicapper's hot and then buy his picks, and then you don't benefit from a hot streak. So you got to be in this business long term. As far as if you plan to do it from an investor's perspective, to try to make money, the minimum you should do, even if you don't buy a place from me, the minimum is a monthly package, very minimum, which we don't. We do sell that if you want to subscribe, $49 a month, or like I say, you can do the 100 picks for 90 days. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get to today's free play coming from the NHL. We're going to look at the Nashville Predators. Whoops, I can't see my line there. Let me pull this up. They are playing the Colorado Avalanche. If you can see there, let me pull my power ranking up here. 1 second, guys. So we have Colorado power ranking at 94. We have Nashville at 115. So we have a huge spread there between teams. Again, I only use stats from the last 10 games. Most NHL teams have played somewhere between, some of them 10, some of them all the way up to 13, 14. The reason we only do a smaller sample, made a video about this as well. The best indicator of future performance is most recent performance. So that allows our stat model to be a little bit more consistent and more predictable than what you see in a sportsbook line. So Nashville, obviously the favorite here. Our line for Nashville is -140. Our line for Colorado is +115. So what you're looking at, let me see, I'll pull this up. Looks like the line for Nashville somewhere around -128. However, if you look on the puck line, the line for Nashville is +200. Now, what we're going to do in this particular free play is we're going to play Nashville on the puck line at +200, and let's talk about how I handicap that. First off, situationally, Colorado is just a better team. They have, give you some stats here. Whoops. I said Colorado, I meant to say Nashville. Nashville's 37, they scored 37 goals in the last 10 games. That is a +16 goal differential. That's huge. They're very explosive offensively. where you look at Colorado, two of their best players are not playing or injured. Colorado right now is at a last 10 games. What's that? They're at a minus. And Colorado only 12% on the power play. They are pretty good on the penalty kill, 86%. But again, some of those stats are taken in the two of their better players. Nashville is 20% on the power play, 82% on the penalty kill. One of the big reasons for Nashville's success this year is Pekka Rinne. He seems to get better every year. I want you to look at these stats. This guy is, let me pull this up. He's undefeated this year. Undefeated. That is unheard of for a goalie. I'm just going to run through his goals against and this is year to date. Okay, starting with the very first game he was goalie. Gave up 2 goals, 2 goals, 5 goals, 2 goals, 2 goals, 1 goal, 2 shutouts back to back, and he gave up 6 goals in overtime loss to Calgary. Just a bad night for him. It happens. And then finally gave up 1 goal to Detroit. So if you take away those 6, you take away the highest one, take away the lowest one, I mean, dude's only given up, a couple goals a game with a couple shutouts. So that is the reason why we're going to go with Nashville on the puck line. A couple other things. Of the last 6 wins for Nashville, they have won 5 of those wins by 2 or more goals. Reason being, like I said, they're very explosive offensively. So we have well over 50% of the time of their wins, they're covering that win line, that puck line by more than 1 goal, which is what we want to see if we're playing the puck line. Colorado, in their last 7 losses, 4 of those losses, they've lost by 2 or more goals. Explosive offensively, have great goaltending for Nashville. 5 of their 6 wins have been by 2 goals, and Colorado has lost 4 of their last 7 by 2 goals. That gives us a lot of confidence in playing the puck line, which is obviously going to be our free play Nashville plus 200. And we have total of 3 other plays. So if you join today, the minute you join, you get access to those 3 plays. Just posted 3 plays for soccer for Friday and Saturday. We might add some on Sunday. NBA plays will come out here shortly. So it's a great time to join. Have any questions, send me a DM on Instagram. And as always, greatly appreciate the support. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.